Hey everyone, it's February 2nd, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share it with Spanish serial killer Enriqueta Martí, who was known as the Vampire of Barcelona, and that is her right up there. Martí was born in 1868 in a small town in Catalonia, moving to Barcelona in pursuit of work when she was old enough to do so. She lived in El Raval, one of the most crime-ridden neighborhoods in the city, and initially found a position as a nanny. In 1895, she married a painter, but they engaged in the breakup to makeup cycle, finally splitting for good years later after 6 breakups that didn't take. The biggest issue in the relationship was Martí's frequent affairs and time she spent in brothels. Near the turn of the century, she'd begun to spend her days begging in the streets and her nights servicing clients as a prostitute. To earn sympathy while begging, she would find local poor children and have them join her as she went door to door, pretending to be a destitute mother, but she never had children of her own. At night, she would put on fancy dress and spend her time at local casinos and opera houses, meeting wealthy men with whom she would carry on affairs or rent her body to. Martí also offered her services as a bruja, or witch doctor, selling creams and potions that she alleged would stave off aging and cure tuberculosis, which was rampant at the time. Like a 19th century Ghislaine Maxwell, she also began to gather children during the day that she would provide to her wealthy clients for illicit purposes. She even opened her own brothel in 1909, with women and children being made available. Her behavior towards the children she was profiting from escalated to murder, as she believed that drinking the blood of children and making elixirs from their fat, bones, and hair would cure diseases and prolong life. She would bring children to her home, let her wealthy clients use them as they wished, and then kill them using their remains in her treatments. Her victims ranged in age from infants to 9 years old, and it is suspected that she abducted a large number of children over a span of decades dating back to the 1890s. In 1912, Martí was caught having kidnapped a pair of young girls after a neighbor noticed a strange girl in her window. Authorities investigated and luckily were able to return the girls to their families, but then discovered bones, clothes, and blood in her home. After searching hidden compartments in the walls of previous residences, forensic experts managed to differentiate a total of at least 12 children who'd been killed with the evidence they were able to recover. Because Martí did not tally her activities, experts are unsure of how many she actually killed. While awaiting trial for her crimes, she was beaten and lynched by other prisoners in 1913. Some scholars believe that Martí never killed anyone, and that her mental illness led to dark fantasies that were taken as reality by the police. They say that uterine cancer led to frequent bleeding on her part, and the blood found was hers, and the bones were actually from small animals and corpses she dug up, but it's a lot more fun to think she did it. So if it was your birthday, I hope you had a good day. If you know somebody whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Enriqueta Martí, I have to say, happy birthday, you bastard.